Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a first impression of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. This I have been wanting to purchase for so long. It's got an SPF of 10 and it says on the back, Double Wear Stay in Place makeup for all skin types. This remarkable, lasting yet lightweight makeup wears comfortably up to 15 hours, even in high humidity. Won't smudge or come off on clothes, oil-free, fragrance-free. So today I am going to be doing a first impression of this. I have done my morning routine, I've washed my face and I've moisturised. To give this a proper kind of first impression, I am going to use this without any primer to see how it sits on my skin, because I didn't always used to use primer. Now, I had a lot of trouble trying to get the shades right and finally managed to do it, but the woman in the shop gave me this sample pot before I actually opened this one, but I'm really happy with the colour that she's given me. Finally, it took a while. I have it in 2C3 Fresco. I like my foundation to be a little bit warm, but the shades that they gave me were just far too warm and it didn't match my neck and I looked seriously like an Oompa Loompa. So yeah, hopefully this does look all right on camera as well, but this shade that I've tested on my skin seemed to be working out okay. So the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It comes in a lovely glass bottle. The only disadvantage is that it doesn't have a pump on it, and I don't like wasting too much product and you end up getting it everywhere. I mean, for the price they could have put a pump on it. It's meant to be a high coverage matte finish, so for me, I have very oily skin, combination skin at the moment. I am quite dry around my nose, but I'm very oily on my cheeks, on my chin, on my forehead. I'm just oily everywhere. It doesn't show up, but sometimes when I put certain foundations on, I get very dry around my nose and it starts to break up a bit. So I'll be interested to see what this looks like. I've got a busy-ish day today, so I'll be out and about, so we can actually really test to see how long it's going to last for. Sorry, I need a sip of my tea. Got out of bed, did my hair, and I need to get this recorded. And hopefully the lighting's all right, guys, because I'm recording a bit earlier and the sun is round there. So it's meant to be high coverage foundation. The consistency of it, it's not as thick as what I thought it would be. It's a little bit like the Revlon Colour Stay, which I like. So that for me is a bonus. So here's the colour that I've got in here. I'm gonna use this one because I wanna finish this up first, but it is 2C3 in Fresco that I am using today. So I think we'll just whack it on. Let's get it on. I don't think you'll need too much of this, but as I said, I've never worn it before, so I'm just gonna apply it onto sections. Well, it feels quite light. Doesn't feel really, really thick. This foundation is buildable, so I would recommend popping it on like one coat at a time. I do that with my other foundations. I don't put loads on and cake my whole face. I like to pop it on section by section, and if I need more, go over it again. Nothing worse than seeing someone who's immediately put way too much on their face. I will be popping on my makeup afterwards as I am going out today, so I thought I would do a makeup look at the same time. I am using a slightly damp beauty blender, which I broke and haven't even had it that long from washing it. A little bit heavy-handed. It dries quite quickly, guys, so that's why I'm putting it on in sections. I am gonna try and keep this on as long as possible, and I will check in with you all to let you know how I'm getting on. If you do want to purchase this product, is to make sure that they give you a tester first. The first time I bought it, she gave me a shade, it was like 4W3 or something like that. I tried it on in the shop and I swear it looked fine, and I came back home, I was like, oh my God, that is dark. So I had to take that back, and then they gave me another one and that wasn't any good. And in the end I was like, look, just give me a tester, and if it's not right, at least then I can bring it back without them going, you've opened it. Okay, so that's quite a nice coverage I've got so far. It feels really, really light on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I like the way that it's dried on my skin. I would say it's very similar to the Revlon Colour Stay. If you're looking for a more less expensive product, then if you haven't tried that one already and you've got oily to combination skin, Revlon do a really, really good foundation for that. So as I said before, my skin is oily, so I tend to always go really oily, especially on my T-zone. I go oily everywhere. I'm just gonna put the rest of my makeup on and then I'll check back in with you guys. I'm all ready for the day. I've got lots and lots of stuff to do. I'm gonna see how this makeup gets on and check in with you guys in a few hours. So far though, just from the last 15-20 minutes, it feels really, really light on my skin. And I really like the colour that I've picked as well. Perfect match, I think anyways. If you want to see how I've done this makeup look, it will be uploaded soon. So stay tuned for that and I will check in with you guys in a few hours time. Here you can see that I've got quite big pores in here. And I never normally notice that. Maybe using a primer will really help with that. But other than that, I like it so far. So I'm back and the time is 7 minutes past 3. I forgot to mention before that I put the makeup on, it was just after 10 o'clock in the morning. It's been about 5 hours now since I've had this on. I have been out for lunch, so it's obviously come off a little bit around here and on my nose, actually rubbing my nose, and I've had my glasses on, so it's normal that you'd lose a bit of the makeup here. I do feel a bit shiny through my T-zone on my cheeks and a little bit on my chin, but I have really oily skin and I haven't put a primer on either, so that could be why. Also, it's quite warm here today. Hot and cold weather, in and out. So far I'm really liking it. I think the coverage is really, really good. It's holding up rather well, and I'm going to go as long as possible with keeping this makeup on today and trying not to touch my face or lay down and wipe it off. So I will check in again with you guys in a few hours time to let you know how I'm getting on. So guys, I'm reporting back. It is coming up to 7 o'clock in the evening. So I have been wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation now for about 8 hours now, and I have to say, it hasn't melted off my face. Of course, obviously I get a little bit shiny around here and on my cheeks, but my skin is really oily and I haven't used a primer or anything. And I don't really even find that my blemishes have come out that bad. I've been out for lunch, I've been out and about. It's been quite a busy day, and then I've just been sitting down, laying on the bed, watching a movie. I have to say, I'm very impressed with it. I'm sorry for the lighting, lost natural light, and the husband is recording downstairs for his channel, so I haven't got any lighting up here either, and he's got my tripod, so I'm having to hold my camera. But I just wanted to check in with you guys to let you know what I think of the foundation. It's not one that I would wear every single day. It's more, I would be saving it for going out, for evenings, special occasions. Normally day-to-day basis, I don't tend to put much makeup on, if any at all. I like to just have a bit of moisturizer. I would say probably putting on a bit of primer to try it out, but around my nose hasn't even got dry. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. And my pores aren't showing too bad, but I know I'm really close to the camera right now. Excuse the way I look, I've just been watching a movie and I've even had a little cry watching Miss You already, and it's holding up very well. Anyways, I would recommend this product for anyone, really. It says on the packaging for all skin types. I'm particularly extremely oily, so for me it works out brilliant as it's extremely mattifying. But I would say for anyone who's got really dry skin or just dry skin in general, make sure you moisturize properly beforehand, because I think it will show up everything otherwise. Other than that, guys, I think the product's great. I'm so happy I've purchased it, and I would recommend, if you are really looking for a full coverage foundation, to definitely give that one a go. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, then subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Also guys, I would like to add that I did not touch up my makeup at all through today. I haven't blotted it, I haven't put a brush over it or anything. I've literally left it all day for 8 hours, and I touched my face quite a bit as well, so that's just something that I wanted to add in to the end of this video because I forgot and because I'm extremely tired, and now I can go and take this makeup off and feel nice and fresh. See you guys later.